What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. And today, or tonight, we're going to be taking the truck to the drag strip for the first time. Now, yes, I know this is an off-road truck and we're supposed to be jumping this thing, but it worked out tonight. Everything was available and the drag strip is open for their Friday night, just kind of street. All the yahoos will probably be there. It'll probably be packed. There'll be a million people. We'll get like 1 or 2 runs, but I really would like to see what this thing will do, which brings me to the prep. What are we going to do to prep a bone stock truck to go quickly down the drag strip? And you may be wondering, yeah, there's nothing you can do. It's just a bone stock truck. What are you gonna do, a tune on it? No, we aren't tuning the truck. We're going to be doing a quick weight savings on the truck, a weight reduction, if you will. And then we're going to be running it because that's about all I can do to this thing to try to get every little bit out of it that I can. So first things first, I happen to be sitting on about a 1/4 tank of fuel. So that works out because that is less weight that this big truck is trying to lug down the drag strip. So the first thing that I've done is pull the spare tire because that's quick and easy. You can just winch it down, pull the tire and winch it back up. And the tire itself is 62 pounds and the wheel is roughly around 40 pounds. So there is 102 pounds that we are immediately taking off the truck's weight. Now, the next thing that I pulled from the interior is the floor mats. And you may be going, really? You pulled the floor mats? But TRX has come with the really heavy-duty rubber floor mats. I took all 4 of them out and weighed them with the owner's manual because it's very thick. And that is 16 pounds total of floor mats plus the owner's manual. And last but not least, I pulled the floor jack and the jack tools out from under that passenger seat, which is, again, 8 pounds total. So in all, we've got 130 pounds pulled off this truck with very little work. So with our 1/4 tank and our 130 pound weight loss, we should hopefully be going as quick as we possibly can. So now I just need to get ready and go to the drag strip and see how ridiculous the line is, and yeah, we'll see what we can do with this thing. All right, guys, we are finally out here now. We are in the staging lanes getting ready to run this thing. So we've got actually some other trucks here, so we'll actually be able to run, hopefully, some other supercharged trucks. We've got a supercharged Silverado here, and over there is a Callaway Tahoe. Now, of course, there is everything else like we normally would see out here. We've got Corvettes, Mustangs, GTOs, all of the normal stuff, but we do have some big trucks out here. So we'll hopefully get to run them and see how we can do with this bone stock truck. All right, guys, so we are getting ready for our first run here. It is a pretty hot, humid day, so it'll be interesting to see how this thing acts. But we're shooting for a mid 12-second 1/4 mile. Every time I've ever come to the drag strip, I've been disappointed. So who knows if that's going to happen or not, but now it does look like we are going to be running with a Z06 C6 Corvette. And when it pulled up, it was super cammy. So it's not a bone stock car, it's got a big cam, so we should have him off the jump. He does not look like he's on drag radials, but hopefully we get the jump on him and we'll see if he chases us down mid-track, because I think that's what's gonna be the thing, is us getting the launch and people chasing us down mid-track. But who knows, we'll see when we get there, and yeah, we'll see what happens here. And hopefully you guys can see, because this is at night, the track is lit, but who knows? The windows will be up. It may just be a completely black blob in here, but maybe not. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, they flashed the lights at us. We are finally ready to go. We've got it in sport mode. And he took us at half track. Well, guys, that went as expected. We had him off the line. I hoped he was sweating seeing a big, huge truck go flying past him. I launched well, but he ended up chasing us down mid-track, just kind of like I thought. Whew. But yeah, that was fun. We're gonna pull up here and see what our time was, but it felt good. It left hard. I didn't feel any tire squeal. It's again hard to hear in a helmet, but I'm hoping we at least did our 12 something. I don't know. We'll see. Again, I have no clue if you guys can see any of this because it is completely dark outside. Maybe I'll try to turn on the dome lights next time. I don't know if that'll do anything or not, but okay. So again, it's completely dark. I can't see anything. Right lane. Oh boy. Okay. 12.77. That's not what I was hoping for. Reaction time was a 0.19, so kind of decent for not being at a drag strip and never running this truck before. All right, guys, we are getting to run our second run. The first one was a 12.77. I left off the foot brake. I loaded it up. I have found on the street that has worked better. Now, I am using this time the race cool down, which hopefully, if you can see, runs the fan and cools down the intercooler temperature. So we're gonna run our second one. We've got a 392 Scat Pack wide body charger on some drag radials and 18. So it should be a little bit closer than that modded Z06 with a lot more power. So we'll see what happens here and we'll go from there. We are getting ready to run with the Scat Pack with the drag radials. And we're going. Okay, I think we got him here. Again, I have my mirrors folded in so I can't really see how much we get somebody or not because I'm trying to get as much aerodynamics as I possibly can. Ah, geez, guys. 12.74. We did no better. Reaction time slightly better. All right, guys, like I said, we just ran the second run. We had a 12.74, so we're very consistent. We got the 392 Scat Pack charger wide body on drag radials beat. He ran a 12.9. He came up after and said, man, I ran really slow. That wasn't my normal run. So maybe he normally would have run us down, but we at least got a win on that. The next race is going to be up against my buddy here in his newly acquired Porsche with mud terrains, because this is going to be an off-road vehicle too, so it has to be multi-use here with off-road and drag strip. And he did say this will be his first time hard launching, so yeah, it'll be interesting. So that's what we're running this. All right, guys, we bogged really badly trying to use launch control on that last run, so we're gonna go no launch control this time like we did on the first two runs. And we did change up the drive mode. We're gonna put it in Baja suspension, sport transmission, and see will that do anything different for us. And this time we are going to run against a Mercedes GT63. Big four-door car, twin turbo. Well, guys, we are going to call it a night here. The best we could come up with was that 12.74. That was our second run, and we got either slower by a little bit or a lot of it on our other runs, but decent enough. The DA here in Kansas is not terribly good. That's at least the excuse, but you know, a lot of the guys are running 12.5s at the drag strip, so we weren't terribly far off. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of TRX drag strip action. Unfortunately, yeah, it was very dark since it is nighttime, but at least we got a couple shots of the thing moving down the drag strip. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.